appetizing!
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times South Park characters went beast mode. For this list, we'll be looking at the moments in South Park when characters unleash their inner beast against those unfortunate enough to make them angry. Did your favorite South Park character's berserk moment make the list? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Stan Marsh gets possessed by Satan.
Stan, where are you going?
I shall return. Do not attempt to stop me.
Told you, kids got demons. I don't do that.
After Stan becomes addicted to freemium games, he seeks salvation through religious guidance. His prayers are ultimately answered, but instead of Jesus, Satan is the one who answers Stan's call.
You have summoned the Prince of Temptation. For what purpose?
Oh, shit.
After explaining to Stan how addiction works, Satan learns that the cause behind Stan's problem is part of a ploy cooked up by his counterpart, the Canadian devil Beelzebub. Disagreeing with his methods, Satan possesses Stan's body and goes to Canada to confront Beelzebub.
Beelzebub? Once again, you lack any sense of nuance.
After an intense battle, Satan puts the Canadian devil in his place by sending him back to the fiery pit from whence he came. You would think getting possessed by Satan would mess Stan up even more, but surprisingly, he turns out to be okay. Number 9. Butters Scotch beats up Dr. Oz. With all the ill treatment Butters suffers from his classmates and his parents, you would think he would find some solace when his grandmother comes to visit. Unfortunately, she turns out to be even worse.
You think you're tough, huh?
I just don't want you to pick on me no more, Grandma.
When Stan finds out about Butters' situation, he forces the latter to become the star of his video. When their video gets them a spot on Dr. Oz's talk show, he tries to get Butters to talk about his tormentor, even though he clearly doesn't want to.
What else do you want to say, Butters?
Please, leave me alone.
Leave him alone!
Oz continues to push Butters with aggressive questions until he finally snaps and violently lashes out at him. Just goes to show that even a kind and forgiving kid like Butters has his limits.
Grandma? I did it, Grandma. I finally stood up for myself. I got real mean and I beat the snot out of Dr. Oz.
Number 8. Token Black beats up Eric Cartman. After forming a Christian rock band to win a bet against Kyle, Cartman recruits Token based on certain stereotypes.
I'm getting sick of your stereotypes.
Be as sick as you want, just give me a goddamn baseline.
God damn it.
While it turns out that Token can play bass without any previous experience, this does little to lessen his contempt for Cartman. Even though the band ends up being a huge success, Cartman's victory is ruined after learning that Christian record companies don't give out platinum records, which was the whole point of the bet.
I thought albums went either gold or platinum.
No, in Christian rock, our albums go gold and frankincense and myrrh. Congratulations!
Ha! Our bet was that you would get a platinum album, not a myrrh album. I don't owe you anything, fat boy.
Cartman does not take his loss well, which destroys his band's reputation. Upset over Cartman's actions, Token confronts him, but when Cartman insults him too, Token retaliates by beating him up. While brief, Token beating up Cartman is definitely one of the episode's most memorable moments. Number 7. PC Principal beats up Eric Cartman. Embodying the very essence of political correctness, PC Principal's introduction to South Park brought forth a bunch of new changes.
Like it or not, PC is back and it's bigger than ever. Woo, woo, woo! You hear that? That's the sound of 2015 pulling you over, people.
Many of which were not well received by the students. With most of the 4th graders eager to see PC Principal gone, they send in Cartman, who threatens to frame him. While most people would be furious about Cartman trying to frame them, PC Principal is more upset over his use of politically incorrect trigger words.
Capiche? You're associating Italian Americans to intimidation tactics? You better watch your microaggressions, bro.
It doesn't take much to set PC Principal off as he uses Cartman to destroy much of the faculty bathroom before unleashing a savage beating that horrifies Cartman's classmates and puts him in the hospital.
Did you just say spokesman instead of spokesperson?
Needless to say, PC isn't leaving South Park anytime soon. Number 6. Man-Bear-Pig Attacks. Every time Man-Bear-Pig appears in South Park, death and destruction are never far behind.
What is it? It's like a half man, half bear, and half pig.
Following his official debut during the Imaginationland saga, Man-Bear-Pig returns to South Park 11 seasons later to collect on a debt made by Stan's grandfather and the rest of the senior citizens. Upon his arrival, he goes on a savage killing spree, taking the lives of many South Park citizens as compensation. From attacking long-running character Ned Gerblansky to turning a red lobster into something out of the Red Wedding, it seems that no one is safe from Man-Bear-Pig's wrath. Even Satan wasn't spared from becoming one of Man-Bear-Pig's many victims. Number 5. The final battle for Imaginationland.
Defend Castle Sunshine!
There's a reason that the Imaginationland trilogy won a Primetime Emmy Award. After every evil character ever imagined is released, the remaining good characters prepare for a final clash with the Dark Army. This all-out war between good and evil features plenty of hilarious yet epic moments where several iconic characters fight for their lives, with a classic South Park twist. The final battle features one badass moment in particular with Butters when he finally realizes his potential as the Chosen One and helps the good characters using his imagination.
More spinach for Popeye! Imagine an M60 for Jesus!
All right!
The boy is doing it! Everything is going to be okay!
Later on, although Al Gore even goes as far as to activate a nuke to blow up Imaginationland, destroying everyone, both real and imaginary, thankfully Butters was there to save the day.
He did it! Oh, look, I'm back! Nice going, kid!
All right, good job, kid.
The evil characters! They're all back behind the wall again!
Dude, how did you do that, Butters? Well, I just used my imagination.
Number 4. Monsters Celebrities Throwdown. The creators of South Park dislike Barbra Streisand so much that they made her a literal monster. After restoring the Diamond of Pantheos, Streisand transforms into a terrifying monster known as Mecha Streisand. Along with going on a rampage and destroying most of South Park, Mecha Streisand also battles against Leonard Maltin and Sidney Poitier, who have their own kaiju forms. When she proves too powerful for them to stop, all hope seems lost until Robert Smith of The Cure arrives to save the day. He transforms into a Mothra-like kaiju and defeats Mecha Streisand by hurling her into space, much to the joy of the townspeople.
He did it! No more Barbra Streisand ever!
Unfortunately, this wouldn't be the last South Park sees of Mecha Streisand as she returns bigger, badder, and scarier than ever 13 seasons later.
There she is, Tom. Barbra Streisand.
My God, she's even more terrifying than I remembered.
Number 3. Randy Marsh beats up Bat Dad.
Hey, Bat Dad. I didn't hear no bell.
While the youth of South Park attempt to lose in Little League Baseball, Randy is determined to prove he's the best by fighting the drunk and obnoxious fathers from opposing teams. Initially confident in his ability to beat other dads, Randy faces his toughest foe yet in the form of the ultimate Little League trash-talking father, Bat Dad.
I am the ultimate Little League trash-talking father. I am the Bat Dad.
When the day of their fight finally arrives, Randy and Bat Dad hold nothing back as they engage in a brawl that's way too intense for a Little League game.
This can't get any worse.
With a little encouragement from the boys, who want him to win so they can be disqualified, Randy overwhelms Bat Dad and beats the crap out of him.
The best around!
Number 2. Timmy Birch fights Jimmy Vollmer. Before Jimmy and Timmy became one of South Park's iconic duos, they were heated rivals. After losing the attention of his fellow scouts, Timmy's contempt for Jimmy reaches a boiling point when the two get into a fight over Jimmy's comedy act. Things quickly escalate out of control as the two boys exchange blows and soon draw in a large crowd of people.
I told you, put on the hat!
Rather than break up the fight, the crowd's more interested in watching the two duke it out. Their brawl is hilarious, yet far more brutal than one would expect, proving that despite their disabilities, both Jimmy and Timmy can hold their own in a fight.
All right, boys, break it up.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Wendy Testaburger beats up Eric Cartman. Cartman never misses an opportunity to make fun of others. However, he learns the hard way that there are some lines you just don't cross. After mocking Wendy's attempt to raise awareness for breast cancer, Cartman infuriates her to the point where she threatens to kick his fat posterior. Cartman desperately attempts to weasel out of the fight through various means, such as eating his underwear and telling on her.
The thing is, Wendy, I really think you're awesome. And I know I'm just a nerdy little weakling to you, but I want to be your friend because I don't have that many friends at ski.
Despite his best efforts, the fight still happens, and boy is it a sight to behold. Taking inspiration from films like Snatch and There Will Be Blood, Wendy destroys Cartman and gives him a heaping helping of karmic retribution. Who knew that a fight between two little kids could be so brutal?
Wendy?
I'm finished!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.